friendly reminder, we're no longer an event server.
I forgot to do Y/P. Sort of.
You
Well, how'd you jinx your own?
The convoy has not even departed, and yet we've already had entertainment.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Jim.
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
How are you doing, Jim?
I'm alright, miss. Just loading in. Game. So what have you been up to? Oh.
I've not been up to much. I've been sleeping for the past, 12 to 16 hours.
Not bad.
Again.
Due to being up full
Oh.
24 hours for the Drive for Life.
Oh yeah. How'd that go? Did it go alright?
Oh, that went very well.
Okay. Good. Sorry I couldn't be there. You know, life.
I ended up being awake for 35 hours and streaming for 25 hours of that.
Oh yeah, so the first bit you stream and then
Yeah.
had to do some other stuff.
It did get to the point where it's like, we've really been driving this long already?
Yeah. Not messing about.
Oh, you're
Playing
going to
this
love Gorgon,
convoy.
Jim. Have
Right,
you got a
what's
save
that?
here yet or not?
I did have a save game, but guess what? What's it's overwritten? Bloody the update's overwritten it.
Sheep habits.
But
Sheep
yeah.
habits.
Yeah, because you have to drive up here. There's no garages there.
No.
Well,
I had me save about 5 minutes ago.
Bye, Shift.
bye-bye!
Revenge.
Yeah, let's drive up here. The stupid thing is, had my save all set up, launched into the game, and that I've got a game change detected. Obviously, TMP's bloody updated, and
Jim, instead of driving up from Phoenix, same thing says that's where the first Easter egg will be.
oh, right, okay.
The save
Yeah.
should still work, even with game changes like this. The game
Yeah,
might still
it,
work.
it, it doesn't matter. I've tried it several times.
Cool people.
So yeah, if I wait at the garage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this happens every time TMP has an update.
So what we'll do, Gorgon, as well, is I'll take tail on your lead because my ping sort of is going below 100, which is actually really good. But because it's fluctuating, I'm probably going to look like I'm bopping and weaving all over the place.
My ping is getting worse every time I play this game. I don't know why.
So it's a funny story with me and Shift in the bus. Shift's like, "You alright? You alright?" Bouncing everywhere. I'm like, "No, I'm fine. What do you mean?"
Yeah, Wolf's just
Elsewhere
going
at
to play.
all.
Yeah, Wolf's just going to play rubber banding again. That's fine.
Hopefully that'll do.
Well, that's a good job of being in the back. I'm only going to send public, which is fine.
Or you end
Okay.
up rubber banding into whoever's second to last.
We are now departing.
Who is last? There's a
Wolf
truck
will
coming.
detail.
Yep, keep departing, guys.
Okay, I'm going.
Yep, whatever order you want, whatever tickles you pick up.
Be careful with the public, guys.
We'll be taking a right. And a right onto the highway. Oh wow.
Already, Gordon.
Yeah, already.
Oh, good front row seats there.
Oh, are you not? No.
Yeah, there was a barrier there, Gorgon.
Yeah, I know.
I will admit, I can do that sometimes, especially if I've just come from a ETS2. That always catches me out.
Mm.
Yeah.
And once we're all on the highway, we'll be taking it up to 75.
What do I need to do now? Oh yeah.
My truck doesn't do 60, 75. Imagine that. Wiz Cliff has been kicked. Do you reckon it was the real one?
What if we did?
And we'll be taking the speed up to 75.
So, did anyone else take part in Truckers and Peace Easter event yesterday?
No.
Or all the rest of you sleeping?
I went to sleep.
Yeah,
went-
I took part in the snooze all day event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that I had a good attendance.
Yeah. I went to bed at 4 yesterday afternoon and woke up at 8:30 this morning.
Ooh, big sleep then.
Yep.
we'll be slowing it down and we'll be taking the exit. And we'll be taking a left once a public member has gone down. Okay.
I wonder if we've got our rewards yet. Go.
Okay, Jim, you can make a move.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh!
Okay, on your right hand side, there is your first common that
Hold on, no. Oh!
Are you pro okay at the back?
It's alright, Gorgon. Carry on. Nothing to see back here. Oh, shit. Shit.
That doesn't sound good.
So, a quick update. Shift is just frozen still. I've rear-ended him. I sent him in doing some flips in the air. He's come down and RKO'd me, so I did some flips in the air and we've ended up in sides.
Okay.
I'm currently sat on top of one of the sound barriers.
Haven't a clue where you are.
We've just come past. Coming past Pastor and Sons in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's fine. We're coming out on the left of Phoenix, aren't we? So we'll drop back onto the back of you.
Okay.
Oh wow, my truck icon is lit on red, real good.
Right, so you...
Oh, and I can't do anything about it until I go and pick up a trailer. Like, this is going to be the hardest 1 kilometer to do.
This is why I have 7 wolf.
Right, let me... Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
Well, SES have properly announced the release date for Iberia being the 8th of April.
The trailer looked good. I've never seen that.
I want to check how good it is compared to the real Iberia, which I know some part of it.
Yeah, it's coming up to wall there.
As I live there.
Yeah, I grew up there, so I'm also curious to check.
For
He's
what
flashing the lights.
For what I saw, the part of Barcelona seems quite correct in a video, but who knows?
Well, let's put it this way, Gorgon. If we go any slower, I'm going to start being able to read your number plate.
Keep it at 25 until everyone catches up again.
I've caught up. Wolf is very likely on
I
his
think
way.
it's just me and Jim, so you might as well just pick the speed up because we'll be fine.
There are...
Okay.
Where are you, Smart?
I'm just coming from the service garage now. I just repaired my vehicle.
Okay.
Taking a right back onto the highway.
I did.
So I think you're right in front of me, Jim.
Eh?
That's saying you've already exited Phoenix.
Yes, I'm on the... Oh, not me. What does it matter?
And then we'll be going back off the highway.
You want to hear the weird part?
What was that?
For Route 6 of Drive for Life, I was tailed. I did not freeze. Not once. Not even lag.
Taking a right.
First event after Drive for Life, boom, this happened.
No. And I was like following you and you were fluctuating a little bit. And I thought, that's fine, shift normal, like fluctuates a little bit. It's easy to manage. You know, sort of as soon as I think that, as soon as I have a slight thought of it being easy, you freeze.
Speed up to 65.
I will admit that I did genuinely find it funny until you came back down and RQ'd me.
Left line, guys.
That's
Left line.
gonna be irritating. It's like, yes, shift's gone. Bang, I've gone. Crap.
That was the most hilarious part. I unfreeze to see my trailer flipping into the air, bringing my cab up with it.
And then you
And,
slam on me all over the sand barrier.
I changed the camera to see my truck flipping around in the air, and all of a sudden, oh, hello, wolf! Boom!
Not gonna lie, kinda wish I'd caught that on video.
I was shocked
And
as
then-
well. It was
and then
perfect
Wolf went
where I
by.
was.
And Gorgon, I do apologize for fucking wild you in a good direction.
No worries.
Not looking good for a shift, is it?
No!
Really, it's not.
Not at
Oh,
all.
So, straight away he's just convinced everyone to leave Gorgon's a minute, and now he's arguing with the supervisor. Not looking good.
Yeah, that's really not a wise idea.
Might just have to get in contact with Jake, start a case file.
I'll have to put that in the evidence form at the end.
Supervisor.
Thing is, you couldn't even do it if it were planned.
Game! How did you get in the ball right down here?
Hi, Jim.
Hello.
Hi, Jim.
Have you just caught up to them, Jim?
Yep.
Yeah, we've just passed him.
More like we caught up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you must have got
Sliding
quite
in.
over Phoenix then by the time he had gone out.
Go on, Jim.
Thank you. Speed.
What speed do you do, Goggle?
65. But we'll
Okay.
drop it down to 55.
Yeah, seems like I'm limited to 80 down here, so...
You are, that's the server limit.
Mm.
Okay, now. We've got a 17 box in this thing at all. So I'm playing about with my configs.
I'm guessing that's Landy directly behind me.
Indeed it is.
It's hilarious because it goes green dot, my arrow, green dot.
Stupid thing.
Sorry, Landy. Oh, I've got a green dot both in front and behind me, and I was like, well, Gorgon's in front, so that's got to be Landy behind us, because I don't think I've got anybody else in the chat on my friends list at the moment.
Green dot sandy.
Stupid thing.
Is everything okay, Jim?
Yeah, my truck's struggling a bit.
What truck are you in?
Peterbilt, one of the Peterbilts.
Is it the classic one?
I can tell you to be honest.
Is
it's
it the
one of
older
them.
one?
Yeah, I only got 7-speed box in the damn thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I used to run the Peterbilt old one, which I really liked it.
Yeah.
The only problem was it had quite slow acceleration, so I thought I must just, especially for events, I'm going to move over to the Cascadia because this thing just flies.
I know, right? I think it's just a bog standard going out to the chassis. But the guy that was 1,001 horsepower engine in it the other week when I was setting up, and then it seems to. And it seems to put it back to 7-speed bog standard box, which is stupid. No, it's the Dodge. Have no trouble with distancing though with this one. When I'm a bit safe and like to be safe, I had the I had a better truck than this. It's all like being out for a Sunday drive in this thing. Oh, welcome to Team Shift. See in person now.
Thank you, Jim.
Have you ever a few days like mine?
I was going to say welcome to the team to Shift in person, but I'm not going to bother.
I just hope he has as much trouble with the systems as I did.
No, he just has a little bit of trouble on this convoy keeping his truck on the road.
Oh, of course, you did get a Recos on ATS, did he?
Yeah, I'm in my
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it, Shift? You're just sort of having a little bit of attention.
Yeah, this is me throwing a tantrum.
If
RTO.
people know it, like it's like
Just to let you know.
yeah, I'd love to stick with Peterbilt, but just not got the acceleration for events.
I will
Everyone else
confess,
is way on the corner, and it's like, no, come on.
I do enjoy the Peterbilt, the old school Peterbilt, but for drive with a team, when I was asked to retail a Viva and lead for Forza, I did swap out for the Mac.
The Mac is quite nice.
Did anyone not notify me about the...
Jim did.
Oh, sorry about that, Jim. I just wasn't listening.
You were driving. Don't drive and listen.
So I've got a Viva advert playing in my ears as well.
Oops.
No, at least my retarded works. You weren't there early. Wobbling a bit.
Okay.
We usually leave our tail wagging till the end. Just so you know.
Whereabouts are you, Wolf?
I'm ahead of you now.
You're ahead of us. Bloody hell. In that case, we'll... Oh, it's the speed limit. Stand at 55 then.
Yeah, I'll struggle to get past that.
Hi guys.
Hello. How are you?
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, Goose.
Just a little bit beaten up, but I'm doing great.
Shift
No.
beat. Shift decided on his first one he'd beat Wolf up.
I RKO'd him so bad he teleported to the next city.
Look,
We have
I'm not
public
about you,
overtaking.
you fucking become terrible idiots.
Oh, just watch language, please.
Just reminder, public overtaking.
Angel.
What about the asteroids that you see in the sky?
Yes, look at this. He's fully route. Yes.
The public that not long overtook us. He is now in the hard
Second.
shoulder with his hazards on.
Second public overtaking.
Yeah, the first one's probably waiting for his
And we have
mate.
another one coming up quite sharpish. Another one gunning it.
How's it going?
God, he's got a bulldozer excavator on the back as well.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
He's just passing me, Gorgon.
Yep.
The first one.
When number is.
Second one just passed me.
To see the name of the ship was a Billy of Teeth. Yep, second one's just passing me now, Gorgon.
Okay, okay.
I can't stop giggling.
What's up, ship? Does that Kyle got to you so much? I'm gonna tell that as a yes.
Sounds like something else.
If I take part, it all goes to. If I don't take part, it all goes to pot.
Public overtaking.
Exactly.
Public overtaking.
Okay, okay.
Public coming, gunning it down. And he still losing on control of his vehicle. Just come over the white line.
Have you gone past LA yet, Gorgon? Or are you down at Carlsbad?
He just passed me.
We're in Highway 10. Can't see the nearest town.
Public's just coming past me now, Gorgon.
Okay.
Oh, it's this one that was on the hard shoulder earlier.
I think the next nearest town is gonna be Fresno. Or was one before Blowing Bakersfield, the next two nearest towns.
So you'll be turning on left to Carlsbad, then through Los Angeles, and then straight up.
Yes, that's straight up, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're just coming up to Carlsbad then, are you?
Yeah, I have the map zoomed out maximum I can. I don't see a city name, but we're on Highway 10 heading due east. And yeah, we will be taking a left turn up ahead.
Okay.
Was this what convoy is this one?
So this is the eastern one.
There you go. How's it going?
It is an eastern one. Well,
It's very
a bit violent for an eastern one, but looks like he's gone wrong.
Sorry, press the space key. I don't know why.
This is the RKO. Wolf, come on.
Found many eggs yet?
Oh, found one so
Egg
far.
on my head.
You right there, Gorgon?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at ATST map push draw at the same time.
Yeah, I would not advise that.
Trying to multitask. Kind
Good
of.
Lord, you gave to do that.
I don't advise trying to turn your truck into a lawnmower.
That's the other game.
All I see is dirt.
You got it too shortly.
Is Shift trying to mow lawns again, is he?
No, Gorgon was just in.
Yeah, Gorgon for a sec thought he was Potter.
Right, we're just coming into Carl's band now.
Yeah, that's fine. I know where you are.
Okay guys, we'll be taking the right exit.
I would have actually spawned at LA if I knew we're a bit further back, but I thought you were a lot further ahead.
And I left.
I thought that was my fault.
Who was behind me, right and left? We're going to swap in a second. That's funny.
And we are all off the highway.
Okay. We'll be taking the speed up to 65.
What about that? Oh, we're taking up to 45. Don't get that high.
No, I don't think my Cascade is gonna let me.
There'd have been a cascade in this thing to it.
Okay, we'll keep it at 60 instead.
I would normally put an 18 speed box in these, but for some reason this one's only come out with 7. I swear I saw a Shift sniffing around it earlier. I bet he's pinched out my ears.
Gorgon,
Ouch!
Stopping.
You okay over there?
Gorgon tried to put his truck vertical.
We stopped.
My Cascade did not like that turn. It refused.
Gordon, it's not space program.
Oh, you've done what I've done. Called him Gordon.
I've just
I
gone
have-
over 5,000 miles with this truck, and it's only been used for events. So
very nice.
I don't want to mix. I want to know exactly how many miles I do in events.
Everything good, yeah, Gorgon?
Yep, we're now back on the road.
And you were almost off the road again then, Gorgon.
Nearly.
You've always been a snitch number.
I wouldn't mind if I had the route plugged in.
Why haven't you then?
We'll keep the speed at 55.
I think I can manage that.
Because I was playing F1 2020 before I came onto this.
Well, that's no excuse.
And I managed to get from last position at Monaco to the pole position.
Well, lovely.
In Monaco.
Yeah.
I crashed out in Monaco.
You crashed out everywhere.
No comment.
Yeah, exactly. No comments.
No comment.
Wolf, we are just taking that intersection north of Carlsbad.
Yep, I know where you are. I'll be waiting.
Why does that sound like somebody? Why does that sound like somebody waiting for revenge? Yeah, I know where you are. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, admin is just hide around the back of the building if you would. Don't make yourself seen.
Guys, admin, I need you all to disappear from this area and come back in about half hour.
That's the most amusing thing I've ever seen while just sat waiting.
We'll be taking a ride back onto the highway.
I think you're here, Gorgon. Some guys just tried to come around this corner and smacked into a lamppost on the way around.
I thought Fresh wasn't here.
Nah, Fresh is with
Well,
Colby.
I think Fresh might still be asleep. Oh no, he's working this afternoon, isn't he?
Working, yeah, probably.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's quite busy today.
Back at 35. And if you may not be able to see it, on your left, you'll be able to see a rubber ducky. A very
Lucky.
large rubber ducky.
Oh, it's
it's
Rubber Duckzilla.
we are all on the highway.
Thank you.
I remember when they took that up the River Thames. That was hilarious. Because they took it up as far as the HMS Belfast. But obviously it couldn't get under any of the other bridges without them deflating it every time.
I can just picture somebody going for a leisurely cruise down the road on the side of the River Thames, and all of a sudden, ooh, big, massive rubber ducky!
Yeah. I've got an even better one.
Sorry,
I
that
was-
was me.
No, I was sailing on the Thames when that thing went past me. And the boat I was in was not that small, and I'm still looking up and going, holy hell, that is huge. I will admit, I was rather surprised when they managed to get it through Tower Bridge.
Stopping
One
at
of
the
the
traffic
city
lights. Stopping at the traffic lights.
Copy.
That's the first.
Did they have to open Tower Bridge?
We had a member of public there that was there before we got there.
Okay, we're now making a move.
And turning right.
Wait, we're making a move.
Forgot about that right turn.
We're making a move on who?
On you.
Oh.
Yeah, Gorgon, I'm not actually too sure how on earth I managed to get from last to first on Monaco either. because that track is not very well known for being able to overtake people.
That's an overtaking nightmare, that is.
And we'll be taking a left
Yeah.
back on the highway again.
I think there's only about 2 or 3 places on that track you can actually get a decent overtaking.
What? Normal time? Normal length?
Although my highlight of that race was overtaking Hamilton on the last hairpin.
Well, Monaco was usually most of that famously known for overtaking was in the pit lane.
Middle lane, guys. Middle lane.
No, I overtook a few people in the tunnel.
We are all on the highway.
Okay. And once we have all caught up, we will take it back up to 55.
What do you mean back up to 55? I'm doing 48 already.
I'm doing 59 back.
We're all pretty much together.
Okay, in that case, let's make it 65. Maybe 70.
Seriously, that's pushing it for me, that's...
Corgan is feeling frisky.
It's late for his tea, isn't he?
Oh, if he's late for his tea, you'd know about it. He'd have his sister screaming over the man.
You don't just have like a device where as soon as it detects someone come through your doorway, Gorgon, it just like something just dumps little Lego pieces on the floor. Not something like that.
Oh, sod that.
Yeah, standing on the level brick is not nice.
That actually made the bottom of my feet hurt.
Yeah,
Taking the right exit, guys.
it
Right exit.
kills when you do that.
Oh, I'm aware. One of the reasons that I always got my daughter to play with the Lego in a box that was big enough.
Well, I used to tip it all over my floor, and I used to forget a brick or two. And halfway through the night, when you wanted to go to the loo, you soon found it.
Yep. Yeah, or it'd be one of those little 1x1 pieces that you forget to pick up and go oink.
Yeah, 1x1 blocks. The little
Little single blocks.
they flipping hurt if you stand on them. They're the worst.
Hi, Wolf. Bye, Wolf. Ooh, hot dog.
We are all off the highway.
Okay. Come on, Cascadia. Get up the hill.
You need a push?
Didn't forward it. This is
No.
gonna be revenge time for Wolf. No.
Revenge has been made.
Ooh, I want to 50 down now. We're getting the cheap one for that.
Okay, guys, we'll be taking it up to 60.
Anybody for a roller coaster?
That's something the pizza built me.
I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to come down this road in a car and just see if I can get any air off of them.
Oh, there's a place near me like this. Who can I chase?
Nah, just come in 1.4 in a 4x2 truck.
I might do it in the Ford Transit, but the Wix Transit once we actually caught air.
I bet that caused you to change your underwear afterwards, didn't it?
Nah, we were harding 3 fellas, mate.
Yes, Wolf, I see you flashing.
There's just 6 of us in the back of the van with no.
I was just letting you know that I was back behind you.
Who's behind me?
I know I'm behind Shift. Just letting him aware.
I believe behind Jim is Luke. I'm behind Luke, and then comes Wolf, who's just plotting the next corner. Which point he's going to hit me in my shirt and then flying again.
No, I think the only thing I'm doing right now is just bracing myself. Round 2, ding ding.
The funny part is, I got flipped into the air, smacked against Wolf, but landed perfectly.
Yeah, I was the one that was laid on my side on top of the sound barrier.
You didn't travel well, you two, do you?
I had down springing Shift on board, but no. All's good ahead.
The worst part is, this isn't even the first incident between me and Wolf during a convoy.
I know.
Oh no. I'm sure we've got a chain of events. Quite literally.
I've seen the reports.
Oh yeah. Wait, we're not supposed to share case files, Jim. If we could just... No, please.
Thought we were a VTC of transparency these days. What's up? Let's put you a triangle.
No, get back up. Here we go.
Come on!
Oh,
Going up the front. There seems to be a lot of noises coming from you this evening.
I'm getting worried.
It makes you worry, doesn't it?
My Cascaditas does not like these turns. It hates them. For some random reason.
It doesn't like the correct side of the road either, does it?
Have to send him to Prime for some lessons.
Send him where?
Prime needs to get some lessons.
I don't hear an event staff advertising on the VTC, do I?
No.
Here we go again.
See, they can drive lessons, they won them.
Do they actually do driver lessons though, Prime?
Apparently, yeah. From what a few people I knew who've driven with them in the past, yeah. Apparently they do.
Then again, I don't know how many members Prime has. It must be a manageable number then.
All I know about Prime is A, they have their own CC team, and B, a good chunk of the CC team for Drive for Life was actually Prime members.
So I think do Forza do trading as well or something?
Well, I reckon they must do, the speed they go at. It's amazing to keep themselves on the road.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only training they need is how to keep a truck upright, isn't it, when they're doing that sort of speed?
Slowing
Yeah,
down.
slowing down, copy that. Forza training is easy. If you can keep up, you pass.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know quite a few VTCs do like training stuff, but at Viva you just take too many people to train, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay back there, Landy?
Well, since enough those the bad ones to hide them anyway.
What's up Gorgon?
Oh, there was a big gap between Landy and Hunter.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I dropped back, I would know why.
Taking it up to 60.
Ooh, you're brave.
Gorgon, just remember, you said it yourself twice already this evening. Your Cascadia does not like high speed.
He likes high speed, he just doesn't like the corners.
Let me introduce you to a good friend of mine, the brake pedal.
And the Jake brake. And the E brake.
To be
And
honest,
the
I
trailer
don't
brake.
use J brake unless I'm on the single player.
And the wall bridge.
I like the
I
J
never
brake
use it.
because it sounds so much better. I mean, I can probably guarantee we all use sound mods single player, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Do you know?
Well, sound fixes is about the only one I use.
Oh no, I've got to use actual like engine sound mods.
Individual ones.
Truck, can you decide which gear you're going to choose? A16 or A18, please?
I believe I might be one of the very few that does single player without a single mod.
I use Viva
What
skin.
kind of shift? What kind of widow are you?
Well, I'll admit, I'm not someone that uses a heavy amount of mods, really. I just sort of use traffic mods, sound fixes, and then I just sort of really use a truck and trailer mods, and then maybe it's just some add-ons for it. I don't really go too wild.
I don't use a lot of mods. Proceeds to look at mod list over 50.
Ignore me.
Oh,
Mind you,
That
they
bit-
will one for less need for so many months. Remember that?
Gordon.
Nah, you're fine. That was my fault.
that wasn't me this time.
No, that wasn't Gorgon that time that decided to eat some dirt.
That makes a change.
Try to avoid the guy in front and force fast pass because I cannot move.
High beam time, because now I can't see down the road. Too dark.
Did you just say ducky at the end of that?
Go on, Brucey.
I manage with the V. Whatever is that, the retarder? No. What? What does the V?
Well, Ridley maybe stall, so they give him a chance to get out.
Wolf, no comment.
Alright, we'll wait till everyone's caught up, and we'll make a
we're all
move
good,
again.
we're all good.
Yeah,
Give me that.
we all caught up.
Alrighty.
Right, that gave me enough time.
Oh crap, it's gonna be another ducky.
Shift, we're moving 15 miles per hour. How are you having high-speed collisions?
I didn't know.
Shift, are you going to turn into Swifty version 2?
Oh god, let's hope not. Oh, it's actually surprising, sure.
Now that you say Swifty, we need to do a heavy load convoy with heavy load. Now that Swift is with us.
That's one
No.
thing you don't do.
No.
Swifty.
Even without Swifty would be something.
There goes, we'll keep it
Oh,
at 55.
With the 250 horsepower backhoe, yeah, that might work.
That would be me.
I'm not going to lie, I am going to big shift up on that. He was in an Iveco and pulled a 61-ton loco and survived.
That was funny
Wow.
that night. We need
That
to
was hilarious.
You got video evidence of that?
To be fair, all the vehicles can really pull heavy haul. It just means that
Yeah.
whenever you're going up those steep slip roads or anything, you're just there for a little while.
Oh, you should have seen them when I was doing that. They had to slow down at the top of the hill every single time.
like a mile down the road and we'd turn around and go, where's Shift?
Okay, guys, we have Easter egg number 3 coming up,
Ooh.
which we will be putting into a rest area.
How many eggs on your Easter hunt yet?
We're coming up to number 3. The second one was Rubber Duckzilla.
I will admit I missed Rubber Duckzilla just because my game is pitch black.
I'm loving the shooting stars.
Turn some lights on then.
We have got lights on.
It's still pitch black.
So you got a rubber ducky Zilla, and I got a shift flip thriller.
Do it.
Slowing down.
What was that called?
Slowing down.
Copy that. See, the first Easter egg for me and Wolf was a freaking RKO.
Taking a right into the rest area.
That looks like it's off map.
And then when you turn in, you'll see Calm Monster number 2.
Hehe.
Oh, yeah, shift.
Oh.
He did not want to break.
Hey Gorgon, I can read your number plate.
How close are... Oh my god.
You notice though, I've had to turn away from you slightly to be able to read it.
Oh, not a good day for shift, getting stuck on the fence.
You would stuck.
I was sipping me drink at that point. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
You see this lovely motel here, shift? That's where you're sleeping tonight.
Okay guys, and we'll be taking a right out of the rest area.
Yep.
How wide did you want to take that with your trailer, Gorgon?
I do not know.
I was like, wait a minute.
Wide enough, I guess.
I think I know what slow my truck down.
Oh, I didn't realise it was playing number. That's quite nice.
Yeah. My trailer feels heavy.
You weren't naughty and picked up a load, were you, Chip?
No, it's not that. I don't know what it is.
Not
Like
with
a switch. Some switches from last week.
I'm gonna say you've not accidentally put on your trailer brake, have you?
No. I don't use them.
Oh, I know what I did the other day on one of the events. I went to go and type something in chat, but you know when you went, have you ever had it where you type something in chat but you forget to press Y?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
So you just start spamming loads of buttons and all sorts starts happening in your truck. Yeah. I did that and I accidentally put the retarder on, so every time I went off the accelerator it was trying to make me brake and I couldn't figure out what button I pressed. So for ages I had to keep the accelerator on and only just release it a little bit on corners while I'm pressing every single button on my keyboard with wipers going, washers, steering, lights, everything. Just trying to get to when the retarder comes on.
Wolf, that doesn't beat Fresh, yes, during the Drive for Life convoy, dropping his trailer off at a level crossing.
Yeah. I've solved the level before when I was running from where I turned around the beams, didn't they? So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, Shift was the next CC after the level crossing and suddenly saw Fresh go past with nothing on his rear end.
Yeah, picture me doing a CC point before the level crossing in the entirety of Viva driving by. Normal as always. Some of them honking, some of them not, concentrating on the driving. That's fine. All of a sudden, the convoy goes past. I load the next CC point. Lead goes by. Viva trucking starts appearing on tab. And Fresh is lead. And I see Fresh. And he's missing a trailer. I was like, okay, no, it's probably still loaded. No, he keeps coming and still missing trailers.
must admit, shit, they didn't see you at the level crossing. I was on a 2-2.
I wasn't. It wasn't me at the level.
It-
crossing.
Yeah,
If they're going for you once shift and you want an interchange, I think there was a Viva driver waiting behind you, was there?
Yeah, that was at the very last route. It was Weirdly who was rejoining the convoy.
Yeah, that's the only time I spotted you. I don't think I spotted you anywhere else.
I saw him quite a few times. The one time I saw him, I was going up the other side of the carry on my own. Do you remember actually?
Yeah. And I was
So
I just had to chat. What was that for? Going.
I think,
355.
I think that was the one where someone from Viva, I can't remember who, hit me up the arse and put me on the side. So I had to F7 it and then hightail it back to the convoy. That's when you saw me on my own.
Yeah, that was my fault. I fell asleep.
I don't do quickly.
I was
That was-
like, ooh, that's not good.
That was, I believe, when we all finished in Erfurt, and I had already loaded the next CC point deep.
Yeah.
So you can be but I'm off.
Yes, I enjoyed that laydown. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, anytime.
Oh, that reminds me. Fresher sent me through the jobs for me to log.
Yeah, you should have done everyone's job by now.
Yeah. I understand now, when I looked at the totals for them, why he hasn't done it all in one hit. Because there is no way that you would be able to get screenshots for them.
What do you mean?
You can have some metal limit, can't you?
Oh, right, yeah, because you've done 500, so they can pay us and see if you've done all of the routes.
Yeah. It's just under 500, because, no, just over 500 grand.
Yeah. Good one.
So how did you look
At
at
the
it?
time.
Yeah. He set one of mine as 299,999, so it's
Yeah.
literally one under the limit for needing screenshots. And then the other one's got the odd one at the end of it to top that one up.
Yeah. That's right. She's very simply a class.
Yeah. And just so HR the hassle again.
How do you look
Too
at
much.
You do it as a submit job on the driver's hub, and then just copy over the details.
Okay.
How was I doing 55 and catching up with Gorgon?
He wasn't
Because
great.
Gorgon is in a cascade. That doesn't like corn.
No, let's get it right. It's not the truck that doesn't like cornering. It's Google that doesn't like cornering.
And with the truck,
Nope. Not the truck's fault, it's the driver's fault.
I was going to say, the truck is perfectly fine to go round the corners. It's the linkage between the steering wheel and the pedals.
I say full food to that. Because if you all in iVehicles, you'd all be blaming the iVehicles.
I don't hear any comments about that one.
I didn't quite understand it.
Let me simplify it for you. Hashtag iBeacons event.
Well, you know they're bad.
They're not really, they're nice actually. I do like driving them. I just wish they'd have the tuning packs so they weren't so simple and boring.
I don't like the colour like that kind of looks, but they're going to put that new one in. I'll probably quite happy drive it before that the 6x4.
Same with the Renaults and the MANs. I need some tuning packs for them. I like driving them, but only for so long because it just feels so dull.
I can't
too vanilla.
stand We went
That's it, yeah.
hard, bro.
Oncoming public, by the way.
Yep, got him. Mountain, I see him. I'll take him out or anything.
The only actually, no, tell you what, the only Renault I've got, I kind of like is that very black nose one that they do. The real
Oh, the
boxy.
Magnum.
That's the only one I kind of like. With
Another
a very
oncoming public.
Like, I would buy one to drive though. Hell no.
Oh, I sold the two that I brought for Battle of Hastings.
I still have mine.
I would have done the same thing.
I literally only brought them for the event. But then sold them again the next time that I was on the game.
They're just so meh. You can't do anything with them in the cab. You can't do anything with them on the cab. It's like meh.
I tell you what's really nice actually, what I liked about the Magnums when I used to work on them, is with the premiums, you'd actually have to put a bar in and like keep pumping it to make the cab go over to get to the engine. But with the Magnums, they just had a button you hold down. So much easier.
Yep.
That's just lazy.
It's not if you wears you out trying to pump, trying to get the cab to go over. Like a little inch
You end
way.
hard.
No, someone could do with a crank careful.
That's not being lazy, that's being mechanic and driver friendly.
Exactly.
Lazy. What's the harm in them? I'd sprint it.
It's not lazy, because if you think about it, if it's only a push button to open and close the cab to be able to get to the underpart, it means it's not going to be in the workshop for as long as if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, okay, but what happens if that part of the system bucks up? Then what are you going to do about getting the cab up?
They do actually have like a system where you can put a leader in, still pumping as normal.
Well then what's the point of running the electrolyte? You might just pump it and let it go wrong.
Because pumping it takes ages.
Yeah. It's done as a time-saving device, but it has the manual backup with it.
Still in my eyes lazy.
It's exactly the same reason why you have it the electric gate.
It's, give them a 1920s car with the winking crank handle on the front. See how it gets on with that.
Well, you push it forward and pull it back a little bit, push it forward and pull it back, because you can't exactly twist it all the way around, otherwise you won't break the system.
It could be worse. You could try and start one of these things with the windy handles in the front grille.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
said.
yeah.
Well, it said that.
Just try and start one of these trucks, chitty chitty bang bang style.
Yeah.
That's how they used to do
I love that film, because I love how stupid it is.
Yep.
it. It's great when that is LGT.
I love the bit when they have a car crash, and it's like, do you want to come for a picnic with us? Yeah, sure. How does that make sense?
Yeah, we'll get the car out later, it's fine.
Yeah, so from running up,
It's
come for a picnic, that'll make good for it.
just an early version of the DeLorean in Back to the Future.
I like the DeLorean, it's quite nice.
Right turn ahead.
I just find it curious how, due to the Back to the Future franchise, the DeLorean is now an iconic car.
Yep.
Well, there was a show on, I can't remember what it was called, but they sort of redesigned the DeLorean. Still kept the similar look to it, but just redesigned it a little bit to modernise it, just to try and get it going again. I don't know how well it's taken off.
I was about to congratulate Gorgon on managing to miss the barrier.
And why,
I was about
but there's a butt coming.
And I am alongside that.
So it's a box.
And then he hit the one on the other side of the road, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say it now.
See, I was going to congratulate Gordon. I was going to congratulate Gordon for calling the right direction this time.
I'm not going to lie, Ship, when you said that during the Drive for Life.
Poor Gorgon.
Slowing down till everyone's caught up.
Yep, thank you.
Back in the right side after avoiding whoever stopped in the middle. That's and I avoid in the wrong side again. I always avoid in the wrong side. I don't know why.
Yeah, for a second there, Bruce, I thought you were driving in the UK.
Yeah, I always avoid, and it's the wrong side. Always. I don't know why.
Oh, Chef, that's a question for you. The first CC that was in Dover when everybody was, or Portsmouth or whatever it was, when we first crossed over, how many times did they have to tell people they were on the wrong side of the road?
Yeah.
How many people tried to drive along the wrong side of the road when they first crossed over?
Actually not all that many. Because once you get the convoy going, it's easier because people just follow the guy in front of them.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you'd
It's
hope.
like herd. Yeah, it's like herd mentality.
Yeah.
We'll be
Yeah,
taking
but say-
speed up to 65, which is the speed limit.
If they're on one side of the road, everybody else is doing it.
Except for Jogger. Jogger was constantly during the entire of the event driving on the other side.
Yeah, but then he was doing some sort of media for it, wasn't he?
Nah, he's the founder of the Drive for Life thing. He was the one that created the fundraising thing. Yep.
Ah.
And he's a former TFM presenter, if I'm not wrong, and now answers on radio.
Yeah. Didn't he start up Reach?
Yep.
What speed are we supposed to be doing?
65.
Oh, apparently there's a store event on Epic Games at the minute.
Oh, yeah. What's a free game this month?
Not a clue off the top of my head, but at the moment they have a sale on for up to 75% off of certain games up until April 8th.
Thursday, yeah. Alright.
The only reason I know that is because I've got the notification sitting across the bottom right hand side of my screen that I'm trying to drive on. And without tabbing out the game, I can't get rid of it.
Not doing that. Yeah. My shooting things, you know when you talk through Discord, the avatar used to have a green circle around it, which seems to have disappeared.
It might
If
be
it-
Discord like.
No, if it's on the on-screen overlay,
Yeah.
it no longer has the green circle on it, but if you're looking at it within the Discord, it will still show the green circle.
It's weird. Just noticed. There's something I can tell whether people could hear me or not. The safety polo.
I was tempted to do that to a roundabout at one point, and then went, no, I'm not going to try and do that one.
Is this your name? Benny George?
Possibly.
First, yes. It could be all of it.
Could have been. I don't know, I've lost track. I do know that I need to make sure that I definitely go to my local chemist tomorrow. Right exit, for those that didn't hear that. No, I'd ordered some tablets Thursday, I've got to actually go and pick them up, and then obviously because it's been Easter, my pharmacist has been shut, so I've not been able to pick them up, and it's like, they're kind of important tablets.
Why did I hear my pharmacist? Why did I hear my pharmacist has been shot? Not shot, shot.
I don't want to know what you heard, Shift.
Mangoes, man. Mangoes.
Maybe
You wanted some mangoes, did you? Oh, I haven't got me CB radio program opened up on me PC.
With the line.
Yeah, you're right.
No, to use me proper CB radio in game, I actually have to open up another program. So if I got you just then, Landy. Oh, hello. I'd much rather not try to read your number plate at 65 miles an hour, thank you, Gorgon.
Brakes do work.
Oh yeah, no, my brakes do work.
Yeah, brakes. Gordon's brakes.
Oh yes. Well,
Why do I feel like we're in...
that and zigzagging along the road. Oh, way
Why do I
station,
feel
you
like-
can bugger off, I'm empty. I wonder how many people have done convoy stats gone off and everybody's just pulled into it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up images on trucks for 1.4.
Mate, the Lightning 1.4 is beautiful on ETS2.
Right. Is there a T-cab Mercedes-Benz?
It's a Fairline Mercedes.
We have a teacup.
Well, I'm looking at it. It says truck Mercedes-Benz 1634 or 1.4. It looks ugly.
If you want a Mercedes in ATS, you already have one.
I mean, it looks the nose of it looks like it's been smacked back a bit at the top, so it's slanted towards the cab a bit. The bumper just looks like it's just been blown up by an inflatable bomb. it just looks awful. I mean, it looks like you've got about a 2-foot recess before the front wheel is ever near it.
Goose, do us a favour and send me that.
It just looks ugly.
I have class. With all the classic trucks you can go with and all the cab over old school American trucks you can go with, why a T-cab Mercedes?
No, if I'm going to go for an old school T-cab, it's going to have to be a Scania.
There you go.
I'll have a look at that in a bit. I'm just keeping my eye on Gorgon just in case I need to slam my anchors on.
You mean just in case you swerve?
Send it to you as well, Shift.
Yeah, instead of a job being handed out to this event, Dragon's just going to send you all this rubbish picture of the truck.
No. It ain't my truck. Because the guys have actually seen the new look of my truck. It's not nothing like the T. It's not the T-cab. I just saw it. I'm thinking, yeah, that just looks ugly.
Send it my way then. Let's have a little peek.
Who's
I might as well socialise a little bit.
Who's asking?
Me, Smart Wolf.
Oh, Wolf.
Went supervisor before they got beat up. Yep.
Yeah, no. Because I'm not actually looking at who's talking. I'm in the pages that.
Oh god, yes, that looks ugly.
And it does.
Looks even worse in that colour as well.
Tell me about it.
I'm not gonna lie, it almost looks like somebody's taken the T-cab Volvo and just slapped a Mercedes badge and sun visor on it. Gorgon, are we still doing 65?
No, Wolf.
Indeed we are.
Cool.
That's interesting.
It just looks ugly. I mean, that front wheel is way too far back in relationship to the front bumper. I mean, Jesus. Someone. Oh, Landy, I'll send it to you in a sec. Someone on a custom tuning Euro truck, and it's got a car's.
Oh, Golden Bennett.
Yeah, they've done.
Somebody's put
You got
car wheels on the truck.
from cars.
The only thing I'm going to say to that T-cab Mercedes is why green?
What make it look like that? Because that's actually so ugly. Hey, Andy.
At least TFM have turned their website and Discord the right way round again.
Yeah, that was their original.
I thought you'd say that, Landy. That's exactly how I feel.
TFM actually turned both their website and their Discord back to front the other day.
I noticed.
Freaked me the hell out when I refreshed the web page on my phone. I was like, wait a minute.
I thought, what plebs?
Just on GPA reports.
It was so obvious. No, I was getting
Oh,
some
Wolf.
back
Wolf, did you see ICG's April Fool?
Remind me what that was. I can't remember that one.
The Icelandic Climbing Guild.
Yes, that was it.
Okay guys, right exit.
I liked Forza's turning those into Forza Horizon 4. That was
Yeah.
good.
Taking the left.
That was classic.
Oh, public, which I think is stopping.
Shift, I found your new truck.
Oh no.
Was we meant to have taken that turning, Gorgon?
Yes, we
Yeah.
were.
What turning? Oh, that turning.
I was too busy concentrating on my map, and I missed the turning.
Okay. Into the company, spin round and back out we come.
If you haven't taken that left turn, just carry on actually. We'll just keep it in the order.
Nice
Keep
small
it
Liberty
easier.
company.
will never know.
Yeah.
On the plus side, it gets everybody. It gets this location lit up for everybody.
Yeah, that's fun, yeah.
Helps towards the Pathfinder achievement.
Right.
I did not even realise that a trailer could have one of the axles that far forwards, really.
Yeah, I just tried to make everything straight, as ridiculous as possible. While still following the event rules.
I've just seen. I don't know if this is a model or anything. That there's a VW.
Gorgon, hold up. There's public on your head.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the road, so just watch out for him.
Hunter.
Yeah.
You played 1.4, haven't you?
A little bit.
Is there a VW truck in the game?
No.
And it's obviously a mod because someone has done a VW truck.
They exist.
I know they do exist, but they're not within the base game or any of the current DLCs. But yes, that will be a mod of some kind.
It's a strange looking thing. It's modelled in the 80s style of the truck by the looks of it.
It's probably,
Around.
to be honest, it's probably been modelled after a Mercedes because of the shape of the badges.
It's got the same size, but then again it would have a large emblem called Tiletin.
Yeah, but the fact that both badges are a perfect circle and it's only the bit in the middle that changes.
Don't look like a bad little truck actually, to be fair.
There goes the stop sign.
Who's hit the stop sign?
Not me, let's put it that way.
So I ask you again, Gorgon, who's hit the stop sign?
Nimlock like that, you know he's done it.
Incoming public.
Yep.
Another incoming public.
Ali Mr. Tony.
Someone has done an all-scenery truck door animation mod.
I'm sorry, Wolf, but that was worth waiting for.
Oh yes, totally. I believe he's going to do the same thing. Oh no, he's made it round. He was alright.
Okay, we'll try to speed up to 17.
Are you sure your truck's going to make it up to 70?
I thought it said 17.
Yeah, I think we'll make it.
I don't know why, but it gave me the impression that Gorgon was like rolling a dice to see what number came out. Oh, 70 came out. Okay.
That's another gun monster on your right hand side.
With a restrike. I wouldn't like to do the speeds on a dice. With another motorway. And we've got out really. Sorry guys.
What was that, Wolf?
So I would like to do speeds on a dice, just roll it down a motorway, but oh, we're doing 20.
Do you know what the worst part is? I probably have got a die handy that could do that for. I've got some D&D dice and I know one of them's set 10, 20, 30, 40.
Try to do an event like that, where we just have like, spin the wheel out or something, and you just put like different speeds on like 10, 20, 30, 40, just going up to like 100 or 150 or something. And then
every time
spin it and see what speed you do for each row.
Well, every time you take a turn, spin it again.
Yeah, that's it. So you may be going, I don't know, 10 miles per hour down a motorway, but you may do like, I don't know, 120 going down a back road.
We get kicked.
I know. It's awful then. It would never be enough.
That would be the absolute downside, is the fact that a TMP mod would suddenly go, huh?
It's fine if we do it in the arcade.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying,
definitely-
it might be believable. It might be believable in a convoy of records.
Oi! Oi!
Or Renault.
Yeah.
Reynolds is fine because we all know French trucks drive faster going in the road.
Okay, slowing down.
Ooh, do I sense another Easter egg?
And we're now at the last and final Easter egg.
That's fine.
Right, if we do a U-turn here,
Is it legal?
Time to be illegal.
As I say, it's a slick road, it's not. When you go right and use the back road,
yeah, I forgot about that back
nothing
road.
easier. Easier.
Oh, slowing down, Wolf.
Yeah,
Slow down.
we can really see to the right.
Then, on your right hand side on the building, you should see 3 rainbow posters.
Rainbow
We have
posts.
an incoming, I think. Public.
Once you turn around, we will finish in this rest area.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Gorgon. Anyway, I've just got some driver in front that keeps
Yeah.
getting slow.
Okay, okay.
We have an imposter among us.
Oh,
I
what
don't like
happened
the yellow
there?
truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna spin around, so give me a sec, Landy.
Moving behind
Oh,
Hunter.
what I hit? There's nothing. I've hit something and there's nothing there.
Could be some
That was the
invisible
front of my
barriers.
truck, Gorgon.
I think there's an invisible wall there. Yeah, there is. Careful as you turn around, there's a bit of an invisible wall.
Stay there a sec, Landy. Trying to straighten my truck up.
Are we going in here or are we waiting outside there? Are we going to put everybody there?
For some reason, my truck doesn't want to be straight.
You broke the axle. So this is not the end, no? Of the...
It is.
Ah, okay, so we park here.
Well, I was gonna reverse and take that little road to the left.
I'm just gonna try it now.
As we are stopped, I can get rid of me Epic Games notification.
By the way, Wolf, that roll up, that lift gate in the trailer does not look good.
What are you on about?
The lift gate. At the back
Oh, the
of
back
the
of my
trailer.
trailer.
It looks odd.
Just in case
Labour
you decide to
saving
ram me, you
device.
see. That's what it's there for.
Labour
See,
saving.
that's what drew me to you when I did the RKO.
You just didn't like it that much.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I don't want to see that. Boom.
Okay, I'm going to park on the end here, and there's 2 spaces in between for yourself, Shift, and Luke.
Is Ford Truck
Time to-
now in the base game?
Nope.
Into first.
And that must be the
Map.
ticket.
Yeah, I think they're much better than that.
I was about to say, Bruce, you got stuck on the wall.
Yes, I thought I was being in the easiest parking place, but not so easy.
Nearly done.
Your trailer doesn't want to go backwards straight, does it?
Never. Oh, more or less.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to the special event. If you would like a job, please send me a DM and I'll get that out to you as soon as I can.
Thank you for organizing it.
Yep,
No
thank you
problem.
very
for
much.
organizing it, Logan. It was a lot of fun having the opportunity to RKO wall.
I wonder what the shortest stint is for an event start.